Hello, everybody. How's it going? My name is Drew, and welcome back to the Minecraft series here on Time Off. And this is actually a special episode. Not too crazy, but we are at 20 episodes here in the Minecraft series here on Time Off, a Time Off exclusive. But we're actually here in a brand new world, and I bet you guys didn't expect that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm in the same world. My tower's over there. Bad joke. Oh no, my donkey got out. My donkey's been in this pool the whole time, but he got out. All right. Okay. For the 20th episode, basically, I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm not going to do like a world tour or anything like that. There's nothing. 20 episodes, I don't think is really as much as maybe some people think. But I wanted to start a project that will actually be like quite an ongoing project. Like even if I work on it every episode, this is something that won't really be finished for probably the longest time. And what I'm going to do in this area is I'm going to make this area kind of a main part of our world. And I'm going to be making a village here. And I have attempted to make villages in the past, and I've actually made quite a bit of progress in making villages before, but I've actually never followed through with bringing villagers over and actually trying to create like a lively village. This might be a bit of a talking episode. I don't know how much building I'm actually going to be getting done. I would like to try to kind of draw something out for you guys that I'm planning. But basically, this village is going to consist of houses for villagers, and I'm going to definitely try to work in some buildings that have purpose for us. So, like, you know, some specific smelting buildings, like maybe a building exclusively for smelting glass, you know, something like that, or maybe a certain type of, you know, storage building. Any certain type of storage building or furnace building, I would like to have over here. Maybe I think we might be far enough away from our portal from the house that we could have another portal over here. I don't really think that's overly necessary. I don't know how much I would use it. I would like another minecart station over here. I think that would be nice. Something maybe we could sync up to the rail system over there. So potions. All right, let's talk about potions. So potions in Minecraft, obviously, multiple potions serve multiple different purposes. And they all require ingredients that we'll have, you know, storage for and stuff like that. And my idea is to not go over every potion in the game, but all the potions, like I want to make a list of all the potions that I actually want to use, like healing potions, you know, splash potions, like insta heal. I think that's a thing, right? Night vision, speed potions, fire resistant potions, I believe are a thing. So I actually literally have a book, a physical book on potions in Minecraft, and it actually teaches you ingredients, how to brew, where to farm everything, how to farm everything, all that kind of stuff. And I want to have a tower probably right here. So the layout of the village would kind of have like an entrance over here. There would be multiple entrances to the village. But this would be kind of a main area right here. And basically right in front of us where the small hill is, this would be at the end of this main road here in our village would be staring right at us, the tower. So the tower would kind of go at the end of the village right here. And then obviously we would have houses kind of building up into the tower. And houses serving purpose for villagers. And obviously that would benefit us for having villagers that we can trade with and breed villagers to try to get better trades. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If I'm wrong, then that would be a great waste of time. But what a great waste of time that would be, right? So yeah, so I want to have a potions tower right here. In each floor of the potions tower would be for brewing a different potion. So if we need to brew an invisibility potion, then we would go to the third floor. And that would have all the ingredients that we need to brew an invisibility potion. Or if we need night vision or health, those would all be separate floors. Does that make sense? I don't know exactly when we're going to cover that, but we will get there eventually. So that will kind of go like maybe up here, maybe right around here. And then, looking this way, there will be houses along here. And over here, too, I would want to expand the village over this way as well. And I need, oh my gosh, guys, I need tons of ideas for this. I need absolutely tons of ideas. I need ideas on what type of buildings to build here. Like give me ideas of buildings that would serve as a function to us. Like, what is an item that needs its own storage building? Or, what is an item that needs its own furnace building? Or anything that's not storage or furnacing? What's another Minecraft mechanic that needs its own place? And we will create a building for it. In village houses, I need ideas for that, because it's like, I don't want every building to look the same. Maybe, I don't know. Do we want every building to kind of have its own aesthetic? Or do we want each building to kind of almost be built out of the same resources? Obviously, they'll all have different shapes, but yeah, I mean, like, this area is such a must for a town, I think, especially this flat area out here. But it's such a mystery on how much, we should actually do, or not how much we should do, but what it's going to look like in the future. I'm really excited about this project because I have no idea. I have a design idea for my mind, or in my mind, about the potions tower. But aside from that, guys, I have no idea what this village is going to look like. I have no idea where the buildings are going to go. I have no idea what resources I want to work with. All that's in this, in both of these chests, is dirt for terraforming and stone for temporary placement to get an idea of what kind of houses we would like. I really gotta look up like reference photos too. But if we had like a building like this big, just for the purpose of a house for villagers, so we had villagers that could actually roam, and maybe have a stable. I want to have a stable out here too. Maybe the stable would be down here, but it would be a bit more connected with the village. And yeah. So I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to go show you some other things, some small things I've been working on in the world around, and give you an update on what some other things are looking like. And I'll come back here a little later. How about that? Ooh. Get some honey. So the bees are doing pretty well. I don't know if there's any bees in this home yet, but I hear them. I always hear bees, but I don't always see them. And I've checked underground too to make sure that they're not spawning underground when they come out of their nests. But I don't know, like I've bred bees like there's no tomorrow, but I don't always see a lot of bees. So it's like, how long do they stay in their nest for? Right now it's actually looking pretty good, I will say that. So what's this building here? So up here I want to have some farming space. I would like to expand. Oh, I think I hear a skeleton in this house. Yeah, so I want to have some farming land up here, right? And I would like to harvest carrots, potatoes, and beetroot. And what else? I think that's it. Maybe a little bit more wheat, but we don't really need any more wheat, obviously. And then, yeah, this would be an area where the bees can harvest, or the bees can kind of pollinate around our crops. And then, obviously, we would be able to get honey and honeycomb up here as well. So this building, what's this building? So I actually want to have some storage here, too. And I would like... Ugh. I forgot how, like, not so great this is looking. I'm not really digging this build at the moment. Let me know what you guys think, but in all honesty, I'm not really digging this right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't, whatever. But that being said, the purpose of this build is to house some villagers, some farmer villagers, to come over here, and we can actually have farmers in this area, and this can be a house that they take shelter in, if that is that they recognize this as a house. And we can also store some of our crops in here too. So this would act as a housing for villagers slash a storage thingy for veggies. Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of it with this area. This is the general update with this area. Nothing too special. Now let's go over to the house, because there's a couple things at the house I want to give you an update on. Oh, and really quick too. I will be, so this is going to be this mountainside here. I'm gonna have kind of a mountainside minecart station. And where these stone... Okay, you know what? I'm going to go up here. I'm going to show you. Where the stone is here, this will be a rail. And I got to make sure... Yep, there we go. Perfect. So this will be a station here where we're standing, here on the side of the mountain. And there will be a path kind of connecting our mining storage building here to the rail. And then we will be able to take the rail up here. And I think you're going to know where this comes out, but this comes out at our new bridge. This is the new bridge that I have built. I have expanded this. And yeah, it's still a work in progress. So far, I used the design that I've typically been using, but I think it's a little too tall to have supports that skinny. So I'm trying to come up with like different things. But yeah, so that's what this is going to look like. So yeah, all right, off to the house. I'm going to show you another build that I also feel kind of... Are you going to attack me? It's daytime, don't. Oops. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was losing there. So yeah, so another build that there it is. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. The purpose of this building here is to kind of have a little bit more storage for our snowball farm. Or I get maybe just our snow farm. Snowball farm sounds kind of a bit more silly, though, so let's use that. And I also want to have a ladder that takes us from the ground down here all the way to the top, towards our snow farm, which is right up there. It looks like a tree, but it's not. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Obviously, it's not done. The whole back end of the building here is not looking the greatest. But I mean, I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, the ladder I guess would go down here or something. But so I'll get like a little thing about it is like there's a lot of snow on the building. And part of that is because I wasn't very thrilled about the design. So I actually thought maybe if I could just like cover the thing in snow, it would kind of hide it a bit. But it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. What else? Oh yeah. I didn't really realize how bad I wanted a chimney on the house until I actually built a chimney. But this is what it looks like. I went for a much more kind of broken look, a bit more like aged look to the chimney. So like there's missing blocks like out of it. Like it's not like a perfect square shape. There's cracked stone brick all over it. I was thinking even about adding mossy cobblestone or mossy stone brick or anything like that. But yeah, so this is the chimney. I really like it because honestly, like when you are standing down there on a tree, or if you're standing somewhere, even over by the farm, and you can see the house, you can still see the smoke come out of the chimney. And guys, like seeing smoke really makes it look like that someone is living there. It makes it look so much more comfortable, and it really makes it look like that the build is not deserted, that it's occupied. And it's so great. So inside the basement, the basement is kind of actually where the chimney starts. And so it is kind of a hollow hole. So the chimney is right here. And then I have this campfire going all the way up. And here, I do have scaffolding? I do have scaffolding. So I'll go up here and I'll show you guys what I actually did. I could just tell you, but I'd rather show you, I guess. Hopefully this is high enough that we can jump up where we need to go. Oops. Oops. Can we make that? Oh. Okay, now we can make it. Okay. So what I actually did was... Oh, can you still see it? Yeah, so there's actually another campfire right there. And that makes the smoke go a little bit higher, I think, because I think the bottom campfire, the smoke actually won't reach the top. So I just threw another campfire up here to add the smoke. I think that's it. I think the farmhouse, the bridge, this doofy looking building here. Yeah, I don't know. I might get rid of that. Same with the barn house. I actually might get rid of those. Let me know what you guys think. Otherwise, I think I might start those over from scratch. Oh, well, that wasn't good. Okay, so I got a bit of a layout now. And this is just to kind of get the the placement for everything and the general, I don't know, maybe the vibe. I'm getting kind of a nice vibe off this, a nice village vibe. So all the stone obviously represents a building that will be going here, roughly the size and shape. Up on this small hill there, that's going to be another portal. I'd like to do something kind of cool up there. And this will be the potion tower right here. This is not the exact size and shape. I have no idea exactly what the exact size will be, because I still have to figure out a design for it. Like, I have to figure out what the interior is going to look like, and then we can actually start to figure out the size around that. But the interior, the whole idea of how it's going to work on the inside comes first, and then in the future we will actually start constructing the tower around it. This will be a building, this will be a building, that will be a building. So we're going to have some... These are all going to be like villager houses. And hopefully I can do it right where they will recognize all these buildings as houses. This building here, I think, will be a blacksmith building. I think we'll try to find some function here. If we do get a blacksmith, I'd like for him to try to recognize this as a house. I dug out a ravine here, like a small ravine, and this is just the start of it. I'm trying to kind of scar the land with it a little bit around, so we're going to have some bridges going over, and there's going to be some water at the bottom. And I think what we could actually do is we could actually maybe dig this out so it kind of connects to out here, and we'll have, like, if we're standing over there, we'll kind of see a little bit of like an opening here, and then the water drain down maybe towards the main river. And so yeah, I think this is pretty much all I wanted to cover at the moment. I'm making a list. I'm actually working on a list right now about what I want to, like, what sort of features I want this village to include. Like, for example, I think something that would be really cool would to be have maybe try to bring over like cats and chickens, and just kind of have them just roaming the streets here and roaming the main areas of the village. I think that'd be kind of cool. It's starting to look a little bit more like a town, I think. Maybe this is going to be a town project over a village, but we still want it to kind of have a bit of a rural feel, right? And then, yeah, there's still some space. Like over here, this will come later. I think this is going to be the first area I want to work on. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing for next episode, because I really, really, really want to hear feedback on this first before I actually really get into it. But I think in between episodes, I'll definitely be doing some more work here, just to try to kind of shape the land a bit more, try to kind of maybe start building some roads, maybe expanding the ravine here, maybe trying to kind of start to construct the house a little bit more. Um, but yeah, so I'll do a little bit off camera. So when I start the next episode, I'll have something to show here, and then we will try to maybe work on something else. Maybe I'll go back to the mine and try to do a little bit more work in the mine, because I'm starting to realize now that my list of projects that remain unfinished is starting to kind of grow. I want to make sure that we're finishing projects and not just starting projects and leaving. And that mine is going to be like another main area, right? So we want to make sure that we have that finished eventually. As you can see here, obviously I added a little bit more spruce. Let me know what you guys think about this wall here. And I also have been adding more vines around the building. So they have to grow. Once they grow, like this, like they're going to get pretty long, right? So for example, I purposely put that vine there so it will actually grow all the way straight down to the ground. But yeah, so anything in this episode that you want to leave feedback on, if it's the bridge over there, if it's the tower, obviously the village, the farming, the new bee farming area, the new farmhouse, all that kind of stuff, guys. Always lead feedback if you have any ideas whatsoever on how I can improve something, or if honestly, if you're actually quite enjoying what I'm doing, you know, let me know if I'm doing something right. I think that portal is going to look really cool. I got kind of a little bit of an inspirational idea on what I'm going to do up there. It's going to look kind of, it might look kind of weird. It might look kind of cool. It might look out of place, but yeah, I'll talk about that when I get there. But yeah, so we're really going to be taking our time with the series, especially going forward, taking our time and trying to make sure that all these builds are done right. And I want to make sure that you guys are feeling like you are making an impact in this world. So I think I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Thank you for watching. If you've definitely watched this far, if you've watched all 20 episodes, kudos to you. That's awesome. And here's to another 20 episodes, and hopefully in another 20 episodes, our world will look even more cool and unrecognizable.